is Comfort Consultant 847 out here in Woodstock. So we currently have an 80% furnace here and a 2-ton air conditioner. We are at 3 inches on our flue. Something a little special, so we're at 3, turn that off, 3 to 4 and 3 to 5. So you can see we do have a nice big crack here, leaking carbon monoxide out. So our 5 up here is going to be a little tricky for you guys to carve out. But we need to remove all of this because it is just leaking carbon monoxide. So we're going to need a new 5 to 3 to 4 or 5 to 4 to 4 with the reducer Y up in here to make sure that this is done correctly. We do have plenty of pitch here on this, so we shouldn't have an issue repiping it in a little bit lower. But it definitely, absolutely 1000% needs to be done. That is completely unsafe. As far as a couple other extra things, so we have no external filter rack currently. We're going to add a 16 by 25 by 1 so they can pull the filter out properly without having to put it inside the unit. That's really going to help a lot with this stuff. As far as our drain does come out through here with a nice little open T for purging, straight through the wall here, back there to a floor drain. So we will be making sure we have proper pitch on all this stuff to re-pipe in everything that we're doing here. As we can see down here, it continues to run all the way back. So let's make sure we got proper pitch. Let's make sure this is done correctly for the drain, because it is kind of a long run. God forbid we have any issues in the future. This is a 14.5-inch furnace currently. We will replace it with the same. We definitely want to replace this gas shutoff with one up to code. We do have a union externally, which is good to see, and a drip leg already. As you can see, it's a little tight, a little near. So let's doctor that up a little bit, make it a little smoother, a little more up to code. As far as our electrical, we do have a switch here with no outlets. Let's update that to 2 outlets and a switch for them, so we have that A for service and B for that while they're down here. As far as our return, we have 8 by 24, so plenty of return air coming into the system to supply it. Our supply duct is a little bit smaller, but as we can see with our sizing here on the furnace, nothing too crazy off what we got, because this furnace is an 80,000 80%er. We will be doing a full load calculation on the home to make sure that that's proper and size it up perfectly for them so that they have the proper heat. We're talking about possibly having some balancing issues on the rooms upstairs, so we're going to double check what tonnage this is, see if we can get them up a little bit on the same size, and then also discuss possibly doing a 2-stage to help with the airflow in those areas as well. So check this old email. I'll have all the details in there on what we're doing. If you guys have any other comments, questions, concerns, please reach out. Again, I'm Comfort Consultant 847. Thank you so much for everything you do.